All right, nerds, welcome back. So now we are inside the only original building still standing at Sutter's Fort. This is an 1840s original building. They've obviously taken care of it, but by and large, this is what it would have looked like. It's also the oldest building in the Central Valley of California. So it's cool history. The rest of this was destroyed during the gold rush and rebuilt in the 1890s. So it's old, but not quite this freaking old. Anyway, so let's cut to the southern coast, okay? San Diego, it's December 1st, 1846. The Mexican-American War's heating up, and the Americans think they've got it all under control. But, spoiler alert, they don't. After U.S. forces raised the American flag in San Diego earlier in the fall, Mexican partisans, led by Captain Manuel Castro, and California ranchers struck back hard. They retook the pueblo, cut off supply lines, and generally made life pretty miserable for the Americans. In comes a rescue mission led by U.S. Navy Commander Samuel F. DuPont. You might have heard of this guy. The guy's got a rep, okay, and a small naval force. With just a handful of Marines, sailors, and California volunteers, he lands south of San Diego and begins a push inland to retake the town. Now the fighting, it's small scale, but it's intense. Skirmishers in the hills, musket fire exchanged in the arroyos, and plenty of confusion. These weren't big Gettysburg-style armies. This was dusty, guerrilla-style fighting, where knowing the terrain meant everything. Americans managed to retake the town, but just barely. It showed that the Californios weren't going quietly. And here's the kicker, right? Some of the volunteers came from way up north, kind of where I'm at today, right? So connections through hubs like Sutter's Fort meant that the battle lines in California stretched hundreds of miles, and allegiances formed at forts and settlements echoed all the way down to the current Mexican border, right? Okay, so that's that. We're gonna continue walking around here. I'm gonna find another place to film. We're gonna talk about the aftermath and like the echoes here at Sutter's Fort. Stay tuned, this is a good one, guys.